Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Willis on the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That second down play nets a -4. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Shreds him with a stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 33 and a first. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
7 Pirates, go!
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's Willis. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Burks needed time to step into the void left by A.J. Brown's trade, and injury didn't help his cause. A little bit over 400 yards, 1 touchdown in 11 games. The Titans planning for him to ascend to the top role this season.
A first down carry for Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Play action. Here's Willis. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. He's sacked back at the 33-yard line. He couldn't get away. He lined up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Folk's kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Looking for Jelani Woods that time. And it's 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
70.
Richardson shotgun on third down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They keep it with Henry on 1st down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chig Okonkwo, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Richardson going to change the play here.
18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now. To about the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Hey, check that, check that.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 2nd and 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer.
Off play action. Richardson. He'll swing this out to Morris. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
The Colts had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Panther 60, trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions.
Richardson on 3rd and short. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. A give for Taylor running right side. Able to slither by. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 59 yards on the ground for him so far. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Richardson looking to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go now.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Buffalo 18.
Third and long for Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep...
There he goes, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
First and 10, it's Willis. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Willis out of the gun. This pass deep for Okonkwo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
So now third and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Third down, it's Willis. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, they came up with points in their first two possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. They have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And it's taken in at the 9. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Back to Taylor on first down. And some room to maneuver. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
At the 27-yard line.
Seven Pirates!
They go play action with Richardson. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Harold Landry able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and we're still talking about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Richardson going to move them around. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Now 3rd down and 7. Richardson working from the gun. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Third and 3. Play fake. Here's Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st down, Willis. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Buckner still that monstrous 6'7" presence around which the Colts defense builds itself. Give him another 8 sacks and a couple of forced fumbles last season, his 3rd with the club.
Willis to throw on 2nd. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Here's 3rd and 9. Willis. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
coming up and making the big-time play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy.
There he goes, left side. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Taylor. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Check, Panther.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Check smash, check smash. Go, Riggs, go. Ready.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw pulled in by Hopkins. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
Come on, come on. Hey.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Off the option, here's Henry. Escapes the defender. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 17-3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tag! 19, Charger, 9, go!
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Richardson.
28-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here we go, set! Trap 60. Ready.
1st and 10, Willis. Able to find Dowell. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready.
They go play action with Willis. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Folk's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Or you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
3.
Henry again on 2nd down. Shrugs him off. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 137 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get it!
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Taking on the midfield logo. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Henry running right. He's got it to the 43 here.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
2nd and 7. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Titans.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in.
Just like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my